food, sleep, and abstinence are the three pillars on which your health is dependent. You would say, why sleep? I'm missing out on so much in life. Why is there a particular time for sleeping? Sleep, because it is the only way you can allow the body to recharge. And you would say, how? Why is it necessary? If you observe around, all living beings shut themselves down from sunset and open themselves up again at sunrise. Very few specifically nocturnal animals keep awake during the night. Otherwise, every living being closes its bodily physiological activities for a while in the night. It is very, very important for us to have a proper 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Very recently, I read a message wherein a 42-year-old young, energetic, physically fit corporate manager passed away in the streets. He would eat regularly, he would exercise regularly, a perfectly fit body, and he was successful because he was at its pinnacle of his job. At 42, he had achieved everything. So when interviewed, he was asked, what is it that you really miss? And he said, I miss on my sleep. He said this, and after a few days, he was dead with a massive heart attack. So even though you're physically fit, your appearance looks absolutely fit, you exercise, you diet, you do everything well, but you keep this one component out, it is very, very difficult to lead a healthy life. So what the ancient people have said thousands of years back, ahara, that is food, nidra, that is the sleep, and brahmacharya, that is abstinence, are the three pillars of life, holds good here. So what are the ways we take care of people who fall a prey to insomnia, who find it difficult to sleep? What exactly is sleep? It is the disconnection between your sense organs and the brain, wherein the sense organs cannot connect with the brain, providing the brain with the stimulus. It is at this time the whole body comes to a standstill, and it is only your digestion, your respiration, and your circulation. The three physiological processes are the only processes that are going around in the body. All other physiological processes come to a standstill. So if you do not have a complete sleep, your body will be overstrained because your brain will be overstrained. And why will the brain be overstrained? Because of its answers to the stimulus, its reaction to every stimulus your sense organ brings in. One of the easiest ways to get rid of this is to cut yourself off from stimulating substances. That could be coffee, tea, alcohol at times, or the drinks that are available around today, which talks about putting up your energy levels as such. This is what you can do by not eating or drinking certain substances. For mental, stop watching television about an hour before you go to sleep, because what happens in the programs that you see constantly get reviewed back by your brain. Third, listening to a lot of heavy metal or rock, heavy rock bands. This music increases the stimulus within the body, wherein the rhythm in the body is increased, and thereby your energy level is upped up, is raised for a while. Your energy level is raised for a while. This is the third substance, or the third point which is responsible for insomnia. Fourth is looking at telephones or screens. You might be trying to sleep, but the moment you look at your phone and try and type text over there, you know that you suddenly have drifted away from sleeping. You are alert. It is the conjunction of the light of the screen and your eyes which creates a stimulus within the brain, by virtue of which the brain says, oh, there is light, so I must be active. And very soon you see that it's been more than an hour you've been chatting with friends, and then you find it difficult to sleep. The foremost thing is you understand the divisions of the night. In the first part of the night, it is the water which is predominant, or the kapha which is predominant in the body. The kapha makes you feel heavy, and that is the time you really feel sleepy, your eyes droop down. If at that time you don't sleep, then when the second phase of night comes, that is the pitta is active or the fire is active, it is not easy to catch sleep. And the third phase of night, wherein you are getting your body to wake up again, is the time wherein your body shouldn't be sleeping, but it should be slowly or gradually allowing itself to be woken up, to start with the day-to-day activities. If you try and sleep during that time, then you would not get sleep. So insomnia is a disorder which is self-created, or at times which is drug-induced as well. You follow a proper diet and discipline your sleep pattern, no human being will have a problem with sleeping. Apart from this, if you are mentally stressed with issues that are pertaining to your work, family, friends, or surroundings, and you're constantly thinking on them, and you do not let go, this is the time you find it difficult to sleep. Or a lot of emotional stress as well, a breakup in relationships, a family death, a death of a close one, or something that is painful for you, which has happened during the recent past, is another thing that keeps you awake and constantly thinking about it. If you have a habit of meditating constantly, or if you have created within your body the habit of meditating, wherein you bring your body to a standstill and just allow these three functions of the body to work, that is respiration, circulation and digestion, and try and cut off the stimulus, then when your brain is at rest for a while, you can have an easy and a good sleep. Now, medicine-wise, one of the most popular medicines at all times is milk. A glass of warm milk increases the water substance in the body, or kapha, and makes you feel a little sleepy. Apart from that, if you could add, if this is not sufficient, I would say, if you could add a quarter teaspoon of nutmeg powder to the milk and see that it is triturated very well with the milk, it is mixed thoroughly with the milk, and then you drink it, you also tend to fall asleep. Along with that, if you rub the soles of your feet with some sesame oil or some ghee and rub it thoroughly and nicely for a while and soak it in a little warm water, you tend to feel relaxed and go to sleep. For those who are predominant in pitta, or for those who are predominant in the heat or the fiery substance, a cold pad on your eyelids with rose water is very, very good to induce sleep. For the vata type of people, it is again the milk and the nutmeg. Vata type of people are normally afflicted with insomnia, vata and pitta as well. It is only the kapha type of people who can sleep anywhere and everywhere in any circumstances. So for these two constitution people, vata and pitta, they need to follow a regimen and a routine. And the best of all, If you exercise every day for about 45 minutes to an hour and you tire your body, you get good endorphins that are released, or you get endorphins that are released out by your brain, which allow the brain to settle down for a while during sleep, and you fall into a natural slumber.